Hi, this is Lindsay from EquipMeOT here to tell you about how to assemble a tub transfer bench. So today we have a standard tub transfer bench, solid plastic body. They do come in the padded form, but most of them are assembled in roughly the same manner. So this is a pretty typical model. So we'll start here. First thing you want to make sure is you have all of the parts. If you're buying them used or even if you get them new, sometimes they may be missing, so you want to check that out before you get them assembled. So I've got the base here. All of this should come attached, so you shouldn't need any tools to attach these pieces. Obviously, if you're getting it used, check, make sure everything is solid, nothing has corroded or rusted or gotten damaged over time, so this is a good time to check that out. You should have 4 leg extension pieces that look like this that are going to go on the 4 posts, as well as 4 leg pieces. Now they're going to be different. You've got 2 that have these standard bottoms that are slightly slanted. These go outside the tub, as well as 2 that have suction cup bottoms meant to go inside the tub to help the bench be secured in place. So you should have 2 of each. You're going to have a backrest, and then you're going to have your backrest mount. In addition, this one doesn't have it in this particular model, but in some of them you'll also have an armrest piece, which is a U-shaped piece that's kind of slightly bent outward. So that's the armrest if you have that with your supplies. So let's get started. I'm going to put on these leg extender pieces first. So we're going to start with they're all going to be the click button type. These can get really tough to use if they've been sitting in the water for a lot of years or a lot of use, get soap scum in there or whatever. So if you need to, add a little CLR or something in there to kind of loosen them up, get them moving again before you try to reassemble. So we're going to slide these guys in, and we're going to go until we hear the snap. There we go. 1 in. And these gray neck pieces should be in place when you go to install. All right. Okay, 1 more. And these go in pretty tough, and they're supposed to because they really are meant to hold very steady. Okay, so now, easy part's done. At this point, we're going to install the feet and the backrest. You should know what tub you're putting this in and where the shower head is going to come from, because you need to know which side needs the special suction cup feet. So in this situation, I'm going to put the suction cup feet on the left side here. Now these legs all have a variety of markers on them. You're going to use these markers based on the height of the person that's going to be using it. So most people can start kind of somewhere in the middle, 5-6 range. You always want to go a little taller than you think you need to, because the higher it is, the easier it is to get up and down from. So I'm going to slide this first one on, and we're going to go to number 5. This one goes all the way up to 9, which will accommodate a rather tall person, somebody well over 6 feet. You're going to put the suction cup ones on the same side. Okay. These should be at the same height. Now in some tubs, the other side, which you're going to have these ones, aren't going to be at the same height because of the angle of the floor versus the angle of the tub bottom. That's something you'll want to address when you get to the tub. So if you're installing or putting this together somewhere not next to the tub, you may be doing some adjusting when you get it into the bathroom. In this situation, I'm just going to keep them all at the same height. So this one's 5. Oops. And this one's 5, so it'll be all even. Now these 2 leg rests are going to be slightly slanted. The slant should be going in towards the other legs. Now I'm going to flip this over because we're going to install the backrest. Now this is important too. The backrest is always going to go on the same side as your suction cup feet because it's going to go inside the tub. The important thing to recognize is there are there's 4 of these rings unmounted underneath. It's meant to be that you can go either way. You can slide it in this way to put a backrest facing this direction, or you can slide it in this way for a backrest facing that direction. So depending on, again, where your shower head is. I'm going to put mine on this side here. Again, single click button. It's going to slide in, should snap into place. These are going to have a little wiggle to them, because they're meant to be easy to switch around depending on how your shower setup is. Once those are in place, you're going to slide your backrest on, just like that. Check it all for sturdiness. Now again, if you had one of those armrests that goes right here, that would go into these two cylinders, and that would come up around here. You want the arc of it to be angled out. You don't want it angled in because it'll impede your space for sitting. So I hope this has been helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in our comment section, and consider subscribing to our YouTube page. Thank you so much.